What's up, y'alls? My name's Kim.
Tim.
And we're gonna talk about our mother. You wanna start with a story?
No.
Okay, well, I'll tell a story. The craziest thing my mama has done, probably the most embarrassing thing, was when she got my art teacher involved in a situation. This situation was in which I was in grade 11, and, well, I lied to my mother, and I said, Mom, I'm going on a field trip with the IB art class. We're going to the art gallery. I'm coming home late tonight. Really, I was going out to some place that's shut down in Vancouver.
What was
and it was a concert for Jacob Hogard. And I was a fan of him because he was like a Canadian Idol at the time. And I
You didn't even like him that much.
I kind of did.
Why did you go?
I went with my two cousins.
You're going with someone, right?
I went with April and Michelle. Yeah, so I met with my cousins there and we had a ball. So I returned to the train station and I call my mother and I'm like, Mom, the field trip's over. You can pick me up. And then she's like, where were you? And I was like, what do you mean? I was on the art trip. She's like, I called everyone. I called all of your friends. I called Grace Rowe, Grace Kim. I called blah, 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 blah. I even called Miss Braun. And I said, oh my gosh. And basically, she found out that it was one big hoax. And she ended up picking me up. The next day, I had art class. Yep.
Oh.
And did you hear this story?
I don't think so.
Shoot. And so I'm in art class, right? And Miss Braun is like, Kim, can you come here for a minute? And I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, I know, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Fortunately, my art teacher and I, we were okay. We were in good terms, and she favored me. She liked me. I was a good student.
Dude, you got 100% both semesters, man. That's ridiculous.
Kind of proud of that.
So that means you got 10 out of 10 on every single page on your sketchbook?
I think so. But anyways, so that was probably the most embarrassing story, and my mom was even threatening to call the police.
It's not that bad, man.
That's horrible. Okay, what's your story about mother? Talk.
Oh yeah. So we were this is when we were younger, and we were we were going through a drive-through in McDonald's, and we you know what I'm talking about? We were getting such poor service from the lady at the window. And I guess we got the food, and then a person was giving us the bags full of food, and then mom was asking can I have napkin? Can I have napkin? And everything can I have straw? Stuff like that.
And she kept coming back and forth.
The girl was getting annoyed or whatever, and my mom was like, smiles are free, right?
And then she drove away.
No, and then she waited for the girl to answer, and she was just like, yeah, and she was like, what? And that's it.
And then, no, actually, I saw it differently in my head.
Oh, it was more. No, I was in the seat beside her. I saw it. She was like, smiles are free, right? And she's like, yeah.
She went from a smile to a frown, and then mom drove away. So it was uncomfortable. And do you have any other mother stories? We have a billion and one, but we want to keep this short and sweet. Maybe we can both do imitations of mom. Your turn. Go.
No, leave that for the next video.
All right.
Stay tuned. Mom story number 2.
Okay, that's a swear word in my mother's mother tongue. Peace.